the most important thing I've learned about learning to love myself is just one very simple, important thing. But first, I want to say that every day gives us a reason to be grateful. And I started recording these as a reminder to myself to express gratitude every day. This is my gratitude video number 42. And today I'm going to express gratitude for the difference I've seen in the way that I talk to myself. And that is the most important lesson I've learned in learning to love myself is the way that I speak to myself. For those of you who have seen previous videos, I've expressed, some doubt in myself, a little bit of doubt in my worth in, the live event that I scheduled for next Friday, because I thought, like, what gives me the right to share this? I know all the reasons within myself, but I started doubting it. And I realized that a year ago, I would not have talked to myself the way that I did this year. A year ago, I would have been quite harsh with myself. And I noticed that over the past few days, in trying to figure out what was triggering these feelings, I addressed it with a sense of compassion. I asked myself, okay, like, why am I feeling this way? Like, what is triggering these emotions in me? And I treated myself with compassion. I talked to myself as if I were talking to my inner child. Like, what's going on? Like, we are safe here. Let's explore these emotions. And last year, that would have been a complete, like, bizarre notion to me because I used to be so harsh with myself. And I noticed that today I was thinking about that and I was like, wow, like, I've really changed the way that I speak to myself. And that's what made me want to share it today, because I feel like many of us don't even know how harsh we are with ourselves. I didn't. It wasn't until, like, I really started to get to know, the real version of myself that I realized I've been really harsh on myself. The hardest critic of who I am has been me. I feel like I've taken everything that anyone has ever said to me and I've repeated it to myself. And I didn't notice that until I started to get to know myself. And so until I started to appreciate the most authentic parts of myself, I was like, wow, I used to really put myself down. And I think experiencing this over the past few days, figuring out what made me feel like I wasn't worthy, it's another thing that I realized how far I've come.